So today in this video I'll be showing you guys a gambler's exercise, how a gambler would control the aces. So real quick, let me get these aces out for you. What we're going to be doing, I'll explain this as I go here. You take deck of cards and we're going to separate them into 4 packets, just like this. And we're going to put an ace in the center of each packet. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So as you guys can see, there's many cards in between each ace. Now when I put these packets all together and I push the aces in, I'm not leaving these aces hanging a 16th of an inch or an 18th of an inch. I mean, they're firm, they're in the center, and they're not sticking out. Now how do I get the aces back in my control? Well, I'll be honest, I do this by shuffling the cards. Well, how do I shuffle the cards? Well, this is a very complex issue, because if I'm a cheat, I don't want to shuffle the cards in a way that would make me seem any more clever or less clever than anyone else in the game. Say we're in Miami Beach and people shuffle the cards in an old-fashioned way like that, that's the way I want to shuffle cards. And if we're in a rather elegant bridge parlor, people shuffle the cards like this, do a little one-handed riffle. But in Las Vegas, they won't allow you to shuffle cards like that. Pit bulls actually have you separate the cards and shuffle the cards with the cards face down on the table. Why? They're afraid if you riffle them, I might see them, or you might see them. So that way, it's much more procedurally cautious for them. They'll have you shuffle the cards like that. Now, sometimes gamblers, they gotta travel. And if you end up in Alaska, they play cards very different. They actually shuffle the cards face up and face down, which is very different from any card game I'd play. And now what you have is cards all mixed up with no order at all. Now from this point, what does a cheat do? Well, I can't speak for most, but I can make 3 statements of absolute certainty about the cards this time. The first statement is, even though we started out, the aces were widely separated, now they're one next to the other. The second statement is they're in the dead center of the deck. The third statement is, to make it easier for you guys to see, I straightened out all the other cards so only the 4 aces are face up.